What's up, pack members? It's your leader, Spirit Alpha here, and welcome to another video. So, this is a new LEGO review, and this time around, we're taking a look at the Lego Batmobile versus Two-Face and the Joker. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Batman Tumbler. Yeah, well, Batmobile Tumbler, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, this is the Batmobile based off of Christian Bale's Batman, and aka the Dark Knight. So, yep, it's a pretty cool set. I just got it built, so let's take a look. So, like usual, let's start off with the minifigures. Here we have Batman himself, Christian Bale variant, and I like the all black suit. I do have the very dark gray, a variant of the Dark Knight Batman from the OG Batman theme, but that's in the other room, so yeah. It's nice to have this all black variant of Dark Knight, so that's always cool. And he does have two faces. He has a normal natural face and then an angry face. And you notice this one doesn't have like the headband or whatever. Well, that's because, since it's a new set, they have the new cowl that actually has the white on the inside rather than the outside. So when you put it, or rather nothing. So when you put it on, it looks like that he's has the white on his eyes. So that's pretty cool. And on top of that, he has the new rubber cape that Lego's been doing. So yeah. You know, I don't know how I feel about the rubber capes. I mean, I guess they're okay, but I don't know. I guess I'm just used to the classic, like, cloth capes or whatever. Anyhow, next up is probably the biggest deal with the set, which is this. It's the Joker. This is Heath Ledger's Joker. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. We'll forever miss you as the best Joker. But, you know, this is really good because the only other set a Heath Ledger Joker figure has been in with this really expensive, like UCS Dark Knight Tumbler. So it's nice to have a Heath Ledger Joker in a more affordable set or a not so expensive set. And he has a dollar bill, and he actually does have two faces. You can either be just kind of natural smile or smirk, and the other one's like the classic evil Joker laugh or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, because you want to know how I got these scars. Yeah, you all know that joke by now. And the last figure is the Dark Knight version of Two Face, which I think this is really cool figure. I do like it. I like how it's like burnt on one side of his suit, just like the movie. He has his iconic coin. Now, if you think about it, this is kind of a violent figure because anybody who's seen the movie will know like he half his face got and which I guess this whole like damage or like different color face thing isn't really too different since we've seen it on Shredder that are from the Ninja Turtle theme of Lego back when that was a thing. But think about it like this, obviously if you look closely, you see there is visible burn detail. And on top of that, half his hair is missing. So yep. But still a cool figure, more or less. So now it's going to move on to the main set. Something interesting about this one, it actually comes with a little bat signal, which is really cool. Now this one does not light up like the ult like the ultimate Batmobile from the Lego Batman movie bat signal did. But to be fair, here I don't think any bat signal is going to be able to beat that light up one. Because how can you beat having a working bat signal? Like, let's be real. And speaking of that set, I still love that set to this day. It's definitely one of my favorite Batmobiles that I have. But with that out of the way, let's go and take a look at the Dark Knight Tumbler itself. So, this is it. We've all seen what the Dark Knight Tumbler looks like. Have the two wheels in the front. We have the four wheels in the back. It does roll really well. Well, I guess this one doesn't roll as good as, well, actually, that's rolling pretty good. And yeah, got the turbine in the back, and has all like the armored details, and it also has stud shooters, as you can see. But as for detail, there's actually not a whole lot going on with this. There's like very few stickers, as you can see, like just for the bat signal, this part right here, and then on the inside, there's some like stickers for like control panels, but that's nothing new. And I also like how you can store a batarang right here, if you can see that. Well, probably hard to see, but yeah. Whatever the case, let's go and put Batman in there. Now this one's actually a pretty deeper down, so you'll have to just kind of try your luck. Oh, girl, I just kind of reach down in there. Actually, I probably need to adjust the battering a little. Actually, probably need to take the battering out. Oh no, I actually got it, or not. I am struggling. Like, come on, it should not be that hard to put them in. There we go. Well, good enough. Then close that up, and yep, you really can't see him inside it. It's actually really like tinted. I mean, even if you like lift the well, I guess if you like lift up the top, you can, if you look very closely in, it's not gonna show up on camera, but if you look very closely and you'll see he is in there. But you know, you know, I guess the Dark Knight Tumbler is kind of meant to like be dark, no pun intended. But yeah, I think that's just about it. So overall, I'm really glad I have this set because this is the first time I've ever had a Dark Knight Tumbler. So another Batmobile to add to my collection. Because obviously, back when the Tumbler first came out, like back in 2008 or so, oh, like obviously that was in a set. I think it was called like Joker's Ice Cream Surprise or something like that, where like you had the Dark Knight tumbler, and then the Joker had his like Joker based ice cream in truck or whatever. And I never owned that set because I was a kid. It at the time, my funds were limited, and I never bothered trying to pick up that set. It actually just never appealed to me. But looking back, it looked like a pretty cool set. And I forgot how expensive that one was, but that's not really important. So yeah, and then obviously back in 2020 or 2021, whichever year it was, when they released a version of the Tumbler from like Batman Begins, I think it had to be Batman Begins because it had the like Dark Knight version of Scarecrow in it. Which I didn't actually know about that set. If I knew about it, I probably would have considered buying it. But I wasn't really into Lego Batman at that time. It was only like or I mean, I liked Lego Batman back in my childhood. Then he came back for DC superheroes, and that was really nice. And then, and obviously, with Batman now pretty much taking up the entire DC roster, I kind of lost interest for a bit, or just I had the Marvel sets appeal to me more. But then after I played the Batman Arkham trilogy, I really got back into Batman, and I really wanted to try to collect these Batmobiles. So, the collection is growing, you can say. Like, the only Batmobile that's out and minifigures here that I'm missing is the Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice Batmobile, Ben Affleck's Batmobile. And on top of that, I would love to go and get that set, but it's kind of pricey, or really pricey right now. So I'm going to try to get it for my birthday, which isn't until April, but good things come to those who wait, right? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So overall, this set is really good. If you like are looking to get a Dark Knight tumbler and have three awesome minifigures, plus a little mini bat signal, this is definitely a good set for you. Plus, if you really want to get a Heath Ledger Joker figure and don't want to spend like 300 something dollars on a massive UCS Batmobile, which probably is actually retired by now, mind that. This is the set for you. If you're a Dark Knight fan and love like Christian Bale's Batman and Heath Ledger's Joker, get this set. You'll have a great time with it. But whatever the case, that just about wraps up this video. So until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack. And remember, I'm Spirit.